welcome. Today is Sunday. I am sorry that I waited so long. It's already noon. We've already drank some water. We've already ate our yogurt. We've already started work. It is almost lunchtime. Thank you, because Mama is tired. After the working out yesterday, I did have finally a full night of sleep because my toddler stayed in his bed. I've been so exhausted, and now I'm starting to feel like myself again. I didn't even know who I was there for a moment, but we're good. We're good. Woo-wee. I am so sore today. So sore. I figured I'd try a new angle because my son did get into our bed. Mr. Keelan came into our bed about 6 o'clock this morning and lay down, and I changed him not right before bed. If it was right before bed, he wouldn't have peed in my bed this morning. Like, literally, he was just getting out of the bed and just a little tinkle went through his diaper. He must have peed a lot. I think he just drank too much liquid before bed. I should have changed him before I put him in bed last night again, but I didn't because I thought he'd be good, but apparently not. So the sheets are in the washing machine. To be fair, this is about the time I would wash my sheets. The only reason why I wasn't going to is that our new mattress is supposed to come today and I have new sheets. So I was just going to wash the new sheets today and then do, not that I say that, I just realized we don't have the duvet yet. And I need to see when that's coming. But I think it's on back order. So I think I might just buy a blanket to use while I'm waiting for that. I totally forgot about that. I'm already nervous about how these sheets feel that I have not been able to touch or feel that I bought online. I watched a lot of reviews. Brooklinen has amazing reviews. Everyone seems to like them. My favorite podcast in the past has recommended them. They testified them, so I trust them. But I like to touch and feel my sheets and things before I choose them. So, I mean, we're going to open them together. We're going to do a little unboxing up in here and try them sheets. And I want to try them after they're washed because, you know, like sometimes they feel a little not as soft when you first get them out of the box, but I trust that they're going to be fine. But the mattress is supposed to come today and we ain't got no blanket. I can use my blanket that we have now, but it's not very comfortable. It is a queen and it fits our bed like a twin. Like, that's not fair because it fits our queen size bed. And then on the sides, it's like this much hanging down. That's not enough, especially for couples. And I'm not going to pretend like I'm some skinny little girl. Nah, like I need some extra length over here. Me and my husband, we fighting for the blanket, and then the sheet is longer than the blanket. So that's another thing in itself, because this little tiny blanket that I got from Nordstrom, that's supposed to be a good brand, and it's super comfortable, but sometimes I feel like it's more like a throw blanket than it is a comforter for your bed. I do like it in the summer because it's lighter, but I'm at the point where I just want like a lightweight duvet during the summer. So we will see, because it gets hot here. My poor husband has so many things to build because we're trying to make this apartment work for us for the next like 18 months. And so in doing that, me and him, like I said previously, we've had our bed for a long time, so we got a new bed. We finally got a coffee table. We've been using, if you ever seen those containers that are like black and with the yellow lids, we've been using that like a coffee table since we moved to Houston. So pretty much 3 years. Pretty much, yeah. It would have been 3 years in June that we've been using that thing as a coffee table. Like I said in the previous video, we put stuff in storage so it's not so cluttered in here. We finally just broke down and got a dining room table from Wayfair. It is so cute, y'all. It is solid wood table, and then it came with some like kind of cheap chairs, which we're fine with because the table itself, I would have paid the same amount for the table. I paid less than $800 for the entire set because it was on sale. You know, I think it was 30% off thanks to President's Day sale, whatever. I got 30% off of it, and it comes with 4 chairs, and they're black, and then, like I said, a solid wood table that has a leaf in the middle to make it bigger, because we're gonna just use it on the small room, because our kitchen dining room area, the dining room space is literally off the kitchen. It's not a big space. This is not a big apartment, so we're gonna make it smaller, and we're gonna set it up. He has to put together for sure the chairs, and then we're pretty sure just the legs of the table. The size of the box is huge. It's a huge box. And then also we got our new headboard came, so he needs to set that up in here, and that's going to take a minute. Like, I'm still trying to visually figure out how we're going to take apart this bed and then him put up that bed and then us lay out that mattress with enough time, because our mattress is coming in a box and it's supposed to be coming today, and you have to let it sit for a minute before you can start using it. So we're gonna have to figure that out. I have to replant my Monsora Sarah, my plant girly. I named her Sarah, of course, because she is a Monsera. So I have to replant Sarah into a new planter, which is so cute. It's like a jade green. I got her some new soil that is not if you don't know anything about Monsteras, I'll put a picture of Sarah. She is cute. She is a bad bitch, because the way that Keelan and then our dog Elliot be messing with her, and she's still thriving. Some of the leaves have been broken off a little bit, but she don't care. She keeps multiplying. There's more leaves going. The girl just keeps getting bigger. Sometimes I'd be forgetting to water her, and she's okay with that. I'll remember. I'll see the soil's super dry, give her a little bit of water, and boom, more leaves. She loves it. Well, the soil that I put her in, I didn't do enough research. That was my bad. And it stays too wet. So it's good that I forget to water her, because when I first got her, I was overwatering her. She was having problems, and I saw that it's because the soil that I use just stays too wet for her. Now I don't water her as often. Like, I was watering her on the dot once a week, because that's what I read. You're supposed to water them once a week. And she was dying. I was like, what the heck? I'm doing what I was supposed to do. Is it not enough water? Is it too much? Like, I was going through all these things, and then I was like, you know what? I kept forgetting to water her, and then every time I water her, she was fine. I was like, this needs to get all the way dry. So I water her more like once every 2 weeks now, and she does so much better. And so I did get her some new soil. She's been in that pot for 2 years now, so it's about time for her. I'm not gonna put her in a larger pot. She's already in a 14-inch. I think 14 inches is plenty, and the one that I got to her is going to feel bigger anyway, because you know, I have a traditional planter that is bigger on top and goes narrow at the bottom. Well, the planter that I got now is completely circular, and then it has like a little circle at the bottom of it for it. And I got a nice little wooden stand for her too, to get her further off the ground, so hopefully my toddler and my dog stays away from her. I got her these I don't know what they're called, but you stick them to the soil, and then you take the Monstera leaves and you wrap them around so that the plant stays more up, and it's beneficial for them. So we're gonna do a whole little thing and put her right. She's front and center. She gets lots of sunlight that's not direct, so she can keep flourishing as she has been. My snakey over here, my snake plant, has been big chillin'. when we move into a bigger space and I have my own office so that I can just lay out my plants. No little kiddos, no pets will be messing with my plants. That's why, I mean, the only reason why Sarah is out there is because Sarah used to be right here, and then my snake plant was on my nightstand. Me and Patrick were watching a movie. Aiden comes out and he's like, hey, the plant has mushrooms. I said, what? He's like, the plant has mushrooms. I was like, are you sure it's mushrooms? Like, did it look like just little pebbles or something? It shouldn't have mushrooms. He's like, no, it looks like little tiny mushrooms. I was like, oh, okay. Came in, sure enough, it had mushrooms. Like, so many the biggest reason why it was hard for me to believe that it was mushrooms was I had just looked at the soil like 2 days prior. 2 days. And there was a big one, like this big of a mushroom in there. And then all these little tiny ones, little spores. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies just thinking about it. Ugh. It freaks me out. And then, like, I looked it up, and it was because too much water in the soil. It wasn't getting not enough air. And it was the back side of my plant. So the front side that was getting all the sunlight, even though I was rotating it, it spent enough time in the darkness to start getting mushrooms. And I was scared of spores. I don't want no spores. So I took it outside and I started taking out all the mushrooms and just moving the soil around, trying to make sure there was a lot of air in there. And then I was like, okay, it's obviously not, the dirt's not getting enough sun either to be drying out the water, because when I was reading it, the mushrooms are there because there's a whole bunch of trapped water in the soil on top of just the stuff that comes off of the plant. So I was like, okay, cool. We're going to change out, like, we got all the contaminated soil out as I could. And I was like, you're staying in the living room because you give me the heebie-jeebies now. And there's a whole bunch of more sun out there. And sure enough, she's been great ever since. So that is her home. We still have plenty to do. I have not done any of my food prepping. Even though I know I should have. I was so tired yesterday. And we went on our drive. Keelan was doing Keelan things and driving us all crazy. So Patrick and I was like, okay, we're going to take a drive. And at the very end of the drive, we went grocery shopping. After doing all that, like, I was pooped. And the remainder of the day, I literally, because it was like 7 when we got home, and I just laid in bed most of it because I needed to rest my back. I was having my lower back was aching. It feels okay now. I've been stretching. And then my knee was bothering me as well. My right knee is my hurt knee. It was bothering me as well, so I just relaxed for most of it. And now I'm here home alone so that I can work. And the boys went on a 2-hour drive to, I think it's David Crockett Park? Crockett? I think it's Crockett. He went to David Crockett Park with the boys. They're going to do some adventuring. And by the time they come back, I should be almost off. Because Patrick said it was a 2-hour drive. They left not too long ago. They're not going to get there till almost 3 o'clock and do their thing. And then, yeah, I'll definitely be off by the time they get back. And hopefully all the laundry, at least the bed stuff, will be washed. And I think another reason why I haven't been food prepping is because I keep doing my laundry late. My laundry and Patrick's laundry, I normally do ours on like Tuesday, Wednesday. Then I do Keelan's on Friday. And then I do Aiden and Lennox's on Saturday. Well, I'm behind. I did ours yesterday. In fact, the only ones that I am actually, like, for my laundry, the only one I want to wash on Saturdays. I want to do one load that just has all my workout stuff, since my last workout day for the week is Saturday. That is the plan. That's my normal schedule. But ever since I left to Philly, I am just off with my normal stuff. It's been really hard for me to get back on track. I'm not even back on track with drinking my water. So I'm really like trying to make that a priority because it's important to me. So I'm just going to drink my coffee, watch some Cross. If you've never seen it, you should watch it. It's on Prime, Amazon Prime. It's really good. It's mostly black cast, and if you like a psychological thriller, that's what I would consider it. It's a detective show. I love detective shows. It's like a black Sherlock Holmes is the way I would describe it. So it's really good. It is a little dark, and when I say a little dark, I mean it physically. Something with the lighting, it's a little dark. I try to watch it on my TV. If I put it on movie mode, it's okay, but it's just easier for me to watch stuff on my iPad when I'm working anyway, so I'm not straining my neck trying to see what happens. I want to do my work. So having it on my iPad and me just being able to look down is really nice, and it's not as dark on the iPad, so just a fair warning.
That's what happened.
Oh yeah, and my podcast is breaking it down, so that's why I started watching it, but I would recommend it. Okay, so I am on the floor. I am taking my lunch break. I was stretching, but I have the box here with the sheets in it. So I love this thing. It is called Slice. I got it off Amazon about 3 years ago. And I like it because it's a hard piece of plastic. See, when I first got it, it was sharper, but it's still strong enough where I can just cut through anything. I use it to cut through packages and break down boxes. Here is the presentation. It says, "Life's about to get more cozy." I love it. So here it is, the packaging. I love the simplicity and how it just looks like they packaged it with care. I'm a sucker for that. So here are the pillowcases. See, Lux pillowcases. I just got a navy blue. There was this beautiful grayish green, like a sage, one of my favorite colors, and they were sold out. So I was just doing a navy blue. Okay, this feels nice. Yeah, I like this. I like the feel of it. So I decided to do the cotton sateen, which based on this, it feels really nice. It got the highest reviews on their website. I'm not going to open up the duvet cover yet because I checked my email. It does look like the duvet is on back ordered. It says that they think that it will be here anywhere from February 28th to March 8th, but that's if it even gets shipped. So I'm going to look at blankets. Oh, it came with a little bag. Let's see. It's a little cute canvas bag. And it says Brooklinen and just a whole bunch of different fonts. And then I got this print for our sheets. I love having kind of just whatever type of cover I'm going to use, and then like having a print for the sheets is my favorite type of deal because I like more classic just simple bedding. To be honest, like even clothes, I'm more of a simple girly. I don't like a lot of patterns. I like different colors. It's just like I'm not a pattern girly. Like every now and then you might see me with like a floral print dress or something like that, and even then that's few and far in between. I do like kind of the printed button-up shirts, the short sleeve button-up shirts, normally dude shirts, but I want to wear them, and then like having a plain shirt or a plain tank top underneath is my jam. So wanted to add something extra. So I really like these. It says it comes with a flat sheet, a fitted sheet, and 2 pillowcases. And then the this is its own package. So it comes with the pillowcases and the duvet cover. So it's 2 different packages that I bought. You can buy these separately, like if you really wanted to mix and match with the sheets, like different type of sheets, you can do that. This is just the way that I prefer to do it, with just a bundle type deal. So let's see. I really already like the feeling of these, which gives me hope. But then the pillowcases, yeah, I see it. All right, so I'm going to end up washing just the pillowcases, the fitted sheet, and the flat sheet. And then I got the duvet from Pottery Barn, so I think I'm gonna look on their website to see what other covers that they have. And I'm just thinking, like, what do I want to do about the cover situation? In the meantime, I think we'll just end up using this gray one until one of the different ones come in. Whatever decisions I'm making, I'm trying to make them like either today or tomorrow because of the sales that are going on. I want whatever I get, I want to be able to get it on sale. So we shall figure it out and see what I decide. Just lots of thinking. Yeah, so I will let you know when I figure out. But for now, I'm still on my lunch. The sheets are already in there, should be almost done. Some reason, like, we got a new wash machine because our old wash machine in this apartment kept not working. Like, it would just stop working, and we were having issues with it. They came and fixed it 2 or 3 times, and then the last time they replaced it. The new wash machine, it cleans really well. You can hear it like really moving the clothes into a circle. Like, you can hear the water swishing around, so I know it's doing a good job cleaning the clothes. The only thing that's weird is that sometimes it moves stuff around so that when it has to do its spin cycle, it's not balanced. So then if it knocks out 2 times, it just stops. The spin cycle stops. And then what you have to do is you have to wait a second so that it will allow you to open up the lid, and you have to rearrange things and then try to push it through the spin cycle again. Well, this time, I don't know how it was washing these sheets, because when I put them in there, I put them in there just like normally, put them in a circle, whatever. My sheets were like spun really tight, and one was on one side, the other one was like next to it kind of, so it made complete sense why it wasn't spinning correctly, because it could not be balanced with them like twirled up like that. So I had to untwirl them and then relay them around, and they were soaking wet, but I think they're almost done. So then I'm gonna put these sheets in, and then I'll put in the cover, and I also need to decide which pillows we're gonna keep. We're only gonna keep one of the pillows that we're already using, and then I got me and the hubby a new pillow that hopefully will be the pillow that we get to keep for a while. We keep trying different cheap pillows. None of them work. We're both side/stomach sleepers. We both kind of fall asleep on our sides. On our stomach to the side. Like, we like to be kind of on the side, slightly leaning on the stomach, and leg up. We both sleep that way. Funny thing is that Keelan sleeps that way too. Out of all of our kids, he's the only one that that sleeps like us. But every time we get a brand new pillow, when we first get it, we hate it because it's too fluffy. which if you're a stomach sleeper, you know it's not comfortable if the pillow is too fluffy. And then after a while of us using it, it becomes too flat. So what is happening now, with the pillow that I use, I'll lay on it for a night or two and it'll be almost perfect. It's just something about it that I can't figure it out. I end up kind of moving it, like instead of it sleeping like crossed to me, I kind of diagonal it and lay my head, and that's the most comfortable position. But after like a couple of nights of sleeping on it that way, I end up having to turn it because all of the cushioning goes up. It's so annoying. And I mean, we're paying like $20 for the pillows, so I can't be too upset because they're cheaper pillows, but I did not know pillows were so expensive. Nobody told me. When I went to go, I watched all these YouTube videos to try to find these pillows. The first pillow that I wanted was at Walmart, and it was like $100 and something. I was like, what? And then I found another video, and I looked at all the pillows. They were all at least $200 for some pillows. I was like, what? For one? I only get one pillow for $200? What? And they're like, oh, 20% off. I was like, 20% off $200? That's $20. Sorry, that's 10%. It's $40. That's not enough for me to want these damn pillows. But we're gonna try the Tempur-Pedic pillows. That one came up on a couple lists saying that it was a good pillow, and it's customizable, so you can take the stuffing out. So I'm fingers crossed that this is the pillow that works for us. If it's too much, then I can take out the stuffing. That's why I like it, because I found a person that talked specifically about stomach sleepers, because that is the main thing, is I sleep on my stomach, so I need to find a pillow that's the most comfortable. Like the side sleep, we can figure it out. A lot of times I end up laying on my arm anyway, but the falling to sleep on my stomach, I have to have a certain type of pillow. So the pillows that I choose, it has to be very specific because I have allergies. So I have to clean my pillowcases often, at least once a week, so that I don't break out in hives, because I'm allergic to dust and dust mites. And if you didn't know, the reason why your pillow gets so heavy is from dust mites. Make sure you're cleaning your sheets and everything. And even I'm supposed to have a cover for my bed, and I've been thinking about with the new mattress getting that. And most of the time with me cleaning my sheets so often, I don't really feel like it'd be that much more beneficial than it already is. But maybe with the new mattress, we might get the sheet. That was my allergist suggestion, not requirement. So we shall see. I think I hear that washing machine done, so hopefully we can get these in the washing machine. Okay, so I am off work. Boys are still not home, so I decided, since the little isn't here, I might as well get some time in and play some Sims, which I'm really excited to do. I keep looking at it because I need to wake my Sim up. So I'm doing that. I'm also waiting for all the laundry to be done, so yeah. Oh, gotta wake up my Sim. All right. Happy Monday. We are working. As you can see, my background looks a little different because we got rid of our bed. The new bed's here. The mattress is here. I cleaned the sheets. You could probably see the pile of clothes I need to fold over there with the clean sheets. So just waiting for that to be taken care of. Husband's going to put together everything, and then we'll put those sheets on and sleep in them and see how they are. But as for work, just the normal grind, nothing new today. I do need to make an appointment to see my chiropractor because my lower back has been bothering me, and I haven't seen them in about a year because of the accident. And when you're going through the legal process, you cannot see anyone outside of their medical team that they work closely with. It just makes things more convoluted and confusing. So I'm so excited to see my chiropractor. Their chiropractor and physical therapist were fine. I just like my chiropractor. I've been seeing him for a while, so I need to make that appointment as well. But other than that, we just going to work.
Turn. Don't drop stuff. No, just don't drop it. That's all I'm saying.
Who put these holes here?
It just got done during shipping.
It happens. There's nothing enforcing it.
It's actually probably gonna have to, whatever. When I open it, I'll figure it out. Don't mess with it because I don't know what it looks like in
there. Right. My heart is racing so hard. Hurry up. Let me drink some water. It won't get caught. Don't you drink that. Don't drink it.
Well, let's have a taste, shall we?
Don't drink it. Don't drink it.
To life's rarest pleasures.
As you can see behind me, it looks a little different in here. My man got it done. Asher got it together. We worked together to get this. I need to trim whatever these little hangy things are on here, just a few spots. It was not easy to get this mattress on here. It was packed up and rolled with a big thing of saran wrap. So it was already in plastic and then rolled again in saran wrap. Like, we kept having to like unroll it, then push it back, unroll it, push it back, because we were trying to keep it up there before it started filling. But so far it's been sitting out for almost an hour, and it said 3 to 5 hours, so I'm just going to be safe, do the full 5 hours before I make it up, and then I will do a little video of what it looks like made up. Helping him with that took like my entire lunch, because we had to put slats down too, and with the slats they had these plastic ends on them that had hooks for you to put into holes in the frame, because the frame you can lift up to put stuff underneath the bed, which is nice. But that took a minute, and then unrolling it and letting it out, that took like my whole entire lunch. So I just made some we have chicken bites. I just put them in the air fryer, and I ran and got myself a energy drink because I am exhausted. And it's weird because it's so sunny. I mean, you can tell there's a lot of light in here. It's beautiful outside, but it's cold. That's the one thing about Houston. It tricks you, because you'll be inside and be like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty outside, I want to go out there. You will go out there, it's cold. kind of yell at my kids because they're home since it's President's Day weekend here in Houston. So they have been helping us a bit, but also getting in the way. They were arguing. I won't even say fighting. They were arguing. And I had to tell them to be quiet because the door was all the way open so that it didn't get too hot in here while Patrick was working. And they acting like they ain't got no sense. They're screaming at each other. And if you have a 13-year-old boy, that testosterone, all of a sudden they think they need to tell everybody what to do in the house. Now he's trying to give us suggestions about how to parent. Love him to death, but no. Like, he wants to be militant with our 2-year-old. No, I'm not doing that. You didn't get that treatment. Why would I do that to the baby? Happy Tuesday. As you can see, I've not made my bed. I just didn't have it in me this morning. I slept okay. The bed's really firm, so I gotta get used to that. I am starting work. I've been working for almost an hour and I have not been as productive as I normally am. I don't know, it's taking me longer mentally to just get into my my flow today. I think it's the bed. I don't know, my sleep was weird. I can't explain it. I will say that stretching this morning helped. Like I said, I'm just a little tired today. Just a little tired. So I'm getting into it. So I'm gonna finish this video and then go to listening to my scary stories that I like. Oh, and my husband brought me an egg and steak burrito for breakfast. Well, sorry. Yeah, it's brisket, egg taco from Buc-ee's. Okay, I just got an email. I'm getting a package from work today to hopefully help with my computer because it be doing whatever I want to do. Let me turn this up and just start this workflow. Really quick though, do you see this hair? I love it. I love the way this twist out came, and I did bigger braids this time and I just unbraided them, shook my hair, and it came out like this, and I was like, who is that? In the mirror. It came out really good. I like how fluffy my hair is. Hello. Welcome back. It is Thursday. Yes, so that right, it is Thursday. If you cannot tell, it is in the middle of the day because I did not record yesterday. And I didn't record this morning because I'm using my phone and I was TikToking today. Today was a TikTok day. I haven't really been on TikTok, so I was just seeing what my favorites have been doing. And yesterday was kind of a crazy day because my boys, all of them, my husband, my two of my kids, the two oldest ones, started jujitsu again. And that determination was made during the day, so I was not able to prep like I would like to be ready. So I had to do a lot of fast planning to figure out how we were going to eat because I was making dinner. So it was fun. I had a lot of conversation with my husband yesterday. I did do my therapy. It went well. We're starting to get into the meat and potatoes, and now because I do EMDR, we start going through a memory and see what it triggers, and I'm gonna be exhausted next week. I'm gonna be exhausted next week because when we start doing that, like it's a lot. It is definitely a lot. So yeah, that's where we are. It is 2:25. I already had lunch and I did not eat, so my food is here. I got my salad, second time making it. I did not food prep on my days off. I food prepped yesterday. Like, I don't know who I thought I was, because I was making dinner. I made taco soup. It was so good. I was so proud of myself because anytime I get recipes off Pinterest, the first time I try it, I normally follow it by the recipe, and it's never that good. Like, it's okay, but it's not as good as it could be. So then I start manipulating it, try to do different stuff, and my kids can be picky. So, or I'm trying not to say that anymore. My kids like what they like, because I remember being a kid and used to hate when people call me picky, because it's like, nah, I just don't like it. How about that? But my kids can be particular about what they put in their mouth, which is fine by me. So this time when I made that taco soup, I was like, you know, we're not going to do all this. Let's keep playing these games. I was like, I'm going to make it how I think it should be made and what it needs to be in it, because it said it's a full pound of ground turkey, some beans, some beef broth and tomato juice, and then a couple other things, and then it's like one packet of taco seasoning. I was like, this isn't gonna be enough, bruh. It's not. So I have the ingredients for what's in taco seasoning, so I added like it already had told me to do like a cup of diced onions and a couple cloves of garlic, and then I still added onion and garlic powder. I also added more cumin and chili powder, and of course salt and pepper. Already had that in there, but just adding those things plus the taco seasoning, like, just gave it a little extra. So when it was sitting in there, like, I think if I only did the one taco packet, I don't think it would have been enough. I don't think it would have been as flavorful as it was. And I have a Dutch oven, like a small Dutch oven for my soups. Dutch ovens hit every time. I need a new bigger one. I think it said the 8 quarts. It's like this big. But I wasn't cleaning it properly, so everything sticks to it. And that's the one I like to make mac and cheese in, and every time I have to clean it, it's a freaking nightmare because it sticks to it. So I've been looking at ones that are just cast iron. Okay with doing that because we're trying to get away from eating out as a whole. Like, we're done. Times are getting rough. Money, like, our money's fine, but the amount of money we're spending on groceries, no matter which way I do the budget, I'm buying the same things that I always buy, and it seems to just go up a little every time I go to the grocery store. So we want to start to buy more things in bulk. We're looking at replacing, we have to replace our crock pot. I broke it on accident. The lid fell off of the straining board and broke. Pieces broke off of it. I mean, to be fair, there was already a film on one of the sides of the bottom, and that's because I accidentally left it on when I had one of those liners in, and it melted to the pot, and I got as much of it off as I could, but it's still like it still had a piece of film on there that could not come off. It was fused to the pot, and we've had that pot for at least 10 years. So I feel like it's done its job and it's okay to move on. So looking at replacing that, and then also getting a freezer. I don't know if y'all can tell, but our refrigerator slash freezer, it's just a traditional one where the fridge is on the bottom, freezer's on top, but it's barely taller than me. So you can imagine how big it is on the inside. It's not, it's small. And we had got a food saver because I wanted to start making recipes in bulk, and then based on how much we need for dinner, putting like them in sections and putting them in the freezer. That was the plan. That was the whole point of buying it. And Costco had a really good deal on it with some bags. Bought it, about to start doing stuff, and then I opened the freezer and I realized I can't fit anything else in here other than what we have in there. And we don't have a lot of stuff in there. We had to take out our freezer, our ice cube maker, because it took up so much space. And by the time we put the meat in there, we buy frozen vegetables and then the frozen fruit for our boys to eat. That's one of their favorite snacks. There was no room. Oh, and by the way, I checked on my duvet. It's still on back order. It was supposed to be here like next week was the estimated date. Nah, it's not gonna be here till the end of March. I'm so glad I just ended up buying a blanket, because this is not working for me. It's not working for me. I think my chiropractor's office is open. I'm gonna call them. I need to schedule an appointment because my upper back is bothering me, so I'll be back. Okay, appointment scheduled. I'm so excited. I just want my back to feel better. I don't know. I slept funny. It's what it is, for sure. Because I used to feel this pain before, and I'd go to the chiropractor. He'd put that right in the top, and I'd be like, oh, immediately. I can't wait for the rolling. I can't wait. I'm over it. Hello, it is Friday and I'm off. I already went to the gym. I cleaned our kitchen because it was a hot mess express, and now I am going to chill for a minute, watch some TV. I am rewatching Severance on Apple TV because they came out with a new season. So excited. I've been waiting. Like, I remember after I watched Severance, they were talking about, oh, there's gonna be a second season. It's gonna be a second season. Like, I want to see if I can see when. I'm gonna click on it because I want to know when it started, like what year. 2022. So in March. It's almost been 3 years waiting for this. So and I watched it when it first came out, and since it's been so long, I don't remember everything that happened. So I'm rewatching the first season so then I can watch the second season and know exactly what happened. There was a couple of things that I remembered, but there was many things that I didn't. So excited. And it's coming out every Friday anyway. So this way I can binge, because that's what I'm going to want to do. I'm going to want to binge. So I'm going to watch Severance here for a minute, eat my yogurt, just decompressed after my workout. My workout went really good. I felt better this time around doing it than last week, because last week was my first week back. Knee feels good, so yeah, just gonna chill. Then I'm going to take a shower. I have to go to the grocery store and get my allergy shot and do some editing. So that's my Friday today. Okay, I am back at home, about to have lunch, and this is the taco soup that I made. So good. So I'm gonna eat that. Going to watch a little Netflix. There's a couple documentaries that I want to see on here, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do some editing too. And I didn't bring with me grocery shopping because it was just more of an in and out type of trip, but I think next time, like when I do my big going to Costco and going to the grocery store, I'll let y'all see me break it down on how I want to decide what our menu is going to be, and then doing the groceries. So just so you can see kind of how I do my shopping and my budgeting and everything, and hopefully that will help you do the same. So I'm gonna start watching something. There's so many things that's coming on I'm really interested in, so I'm gonna start watching, and then get to editing as well, so I can get some YouTube videos out. Welcome. It is Saturday. I already worked out for the day, which kicked my behind. Inclines is not my friend right now when it comes to running. It hurts my knee so bad, but we did it. 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 Yeah, we did it. And then I also repotted Sarah, so she's in a new pot, and I will show you that later. For now, we are going to cleanse this body, wash this hair, and I don't know what we're gonna do today, but right now I'm just gonna get in the shower and just wash away my problems in my sweat.